say we on go. We suited up when we put on a show. Like, they want me for broke, I do what I want, they making a toast. I could be doing the most. She made some jokes, I can see through them like ghosts. Yeah, do more than just float. I gotta fly like an eagle. Spit fire like a dragon, make some mistakes. She walking me like I've already been through it. I ain't the one telling her, see who's next up. Yeah, it's just me and my passion. Hear all the talk and they seeing no action. We get a step on while they get the back. And now my brothers was sagging. Take one, take two, take three. I've been on the way now, long way lately. Put a rap on my back where man's crazy. First chance thinking I'm failing. Now I got the impact, the on the daily. Getting recognized by the one that was shaming. I need prayer like water. I need strength and father. I'm sit blind like lamb in the slaughter. That boy taking charge on my honor. I mean, you can't break my honor. I'm in chains no longer. Mission well known, we just get started. Just around the corner from the mainstream. Got it from the better good and take it to the big leagues. At backstage like Wrigley's. Pitching on myself, only me as it gets me. Sitting on the roof, 2014. Permanently, I should get into on the red piece. I'ma need a bump over enemies. Push, get it started in the front on the free speed. Say we on go. We suited up when we put on a show. Like, they want me for broke. I do what I want. Making a toast. I can be doing the most. Yeah, she made some jokes. I can see through them like ghosts. The morning just flowed. Fly like an eagle, yeah. Spit fire like a dragon. Make some mistakes. You walking me like I already been through it. I ain't the one tapping and see who's next up. Yeah, just me on my passion. Hear all the talk and they seeing no action. We get a step on while they get it back. And I'm with my brothers for satin. I'm with my brothers for satin. White boy waste, the fool gon' savage. Yeah, came a long way from back then. Yeah, make it disappear like magic.
Live from Camp Briteside in Georgetown, Texas, this is the Eagle Nation Coaches Show with head coach Chuck Griffin. Camp Briteside, located at 8701 Rural Route 2338 or Williams Drive in Georgetown, Texas, is the host of this year's show. And now, here's the voice of your Georgetown Eagles, Wally Harmon.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Camp Briteside for tonight's Eagle Nation Coaches Show as we get ready for, I think it's just Championship Friday. It comes down. All the marbles are out there. It's Georgetown against Cedar Park on Friday night to battle for first place and district championship. And so a lot to talk about and an opportunity to visit with Coach Chuck Griffin here in a minute. And then a couple of Eagle players as we get ready for this big Friday night. The good thing is, with the win on the past Friday night up at Tiger Field in Belton, Georgetown guaranteed themselves a home playoff game. So we know we'll be back home at Birkelbach Field on the 14th of November as well. And so more opportunities to come out and support these young men, watch the show that they put on, and should be a good battle on Friday night. A good Cedar Park team coming in that is 5-1 in district. Georgetown sitting at 6-0, and they will battle for the district title and the number one seed. A lot of scenarios consist out there for what could happen in the playoff shakeup for District 8 based on who finishes where, depending on what happens at Georgetown and Cedar Park. Also, if you look at it, Georgetown takes care of business. 1, 2, and 3 may be okay, but if Leander can upset Eastview, now you have a three-way tie for third and fourth place. And so it'll be an interesting shakeout for District 8, but we know Georgetown has one thing going for them. They are guaranteed a playoff game on the 14th at home at Birkelbach Field. A big win on Friday night at Lake Belton at Tiger Field. 50-40 slugfest between those two teams, but this Eagle team continues to come out and find so many different ways to win. And so it was a great opportunity for this Eagle team to continue to battle different ways, and they faced a good team, and Josiah James stepped in at quarterback for the hurt quarterback Maddox and just did a great job and to lead Lake Belton, but Georgetown prevailed in that one by 10 to get the win and stay undefeated in district. Before his food gets here, we'll take a quick timeout. We'll get Coach Griffin up here and get things rolling live here at Camp Briteside. We'll be right back with Coach Chuck Griffin on the Eagle Nation Coaches Show. Stay with us.
Visit Camp Briteside and enjoy great food and drinks in our rustic dining room or on the huge covered patio. Camp Briteside is not just great food and drinks, but unmatched atmosphere that includes outdoor games, a wiffle ball field, and outdoor stage. Camp Briteside is located at 8701 Ranch Road 2338 Williams Drive, near Ronald Reagan Boulevard. Camp Briteside is the host of the Eagle Nation Coaches Show each Wednesday at 6 p.m. For food and fun like nowhere else in Georgetown, visit Camp Briteside and stay a while.
For all the fly fishing, hunting, and outdoor enthusiasts, River and Ranch Provisions is your one-stop shop for the gear you need. River and Ranch offers a large selection of outdoors and hunting supplies. Cody, Brad, Sam, and Tim have put together a high-end outdoors outfitter with high-quality services to make everyone feel welcome and important, regardless of your experience level. Come see what we have to offer at 807 South Austin Avenue in Georgetown or visit our website at rrpgtx.com.
I need the biggest portion. I'll bread a man, I'll cut a man.
We're back here live, Camp Briteside, joined now by head coach Chuck Griffin. Coach, this team we talk about it week after week, finding different ways to win, get a big lead, and hold on against an athletic Lake Belton team. You talked about that receiving core, the weapons they had, and Josiah James did a great job. Stepped up in there, But the Eagles continue to fight and stay undefeated, lead the district standings, and it sets up what a battle on Friday night at Birkelback Field.
Absolutely. It's, man, we're looking forward to it. I'm really proud of our kids and the way they played last week. And, you know, I talked to them about we kind of felt when we left that kind of had a little bad taste in our mouth, you know, even with a big win like that. But after thinking about it and going through, you know, we went on the road, beat a good team, bad locker room, bad field. It was certainly not great calls, you know. I won't go into that detail, you know, but they overcame all that to win. And good football teams do that. You know, we talk all the time about good officials calls, bad officials calls. Doesn't matter. Play hard, right? And our kids bought into that and did that and came out with a win.
A nice representation of what you tell them constantly of control what you can control and don't let the uncontrollables control you. And,
absolutely.
And they did that. And it's funny, you start out the season in a game like that at Victoria East, bad locker rooms, bad scenario. But then you get it right towards the end of the season, and to see them fight through that, all the odds stacked against you, and a Lake Belton team that's hungry to win because they want to be able to make a run in the playoffs here before the end of the season. And so they put up a fight, but credit to where it is due. Dupree ran well out of the backfield. Josiah James stepped in at quarterback and made things happen. But this Eagle defense, the bend don't break. They made the adjustments at the half and played a good second half. But this offense continued to click, and a lot of weapons still showing up for Caleb McDougal. And, of course, that running back room continues to show out for this team.
Yeah, absolutely. Really proud of our offensive guys. They started really hot, you know, put a bunch of points on the board early and just continue to play well. And defense, I mean, they did well too. You know, there were some challenges there, and anytime you play a guy that's going to Baylor and one's got an Ole Miss offer, and I mean they're good, right? And there's a reason they have that. You know, so playing those guys against with a bunch of high school kids, that can always be tough. But man, I'm proud of our guys, and we made just enough stops and took care of business and got a win.
The one thing that it stands out, you and I talked about it in the parking lot after, was a tough loss by Eastview to Rouse that would have set up the three-man scenario for the championship. Now they fall to 4-2 in district with that loss to Rouse. And so it comes down to a head-to-head battle against what many will call the arch nemesis in Cedar Park. The history between Georgetown and Cedar Park has fallen their way. How big of a battle is it, and how do you keep it from not being too big for these kids? It's another opponent to go out and do a job.
Yeah, it's just the next opponent. You know, like that's the way we got to think about it. It's just the next game on the list, and you know, now it's winner take all. And which, I mean, I told them, like, this is why you play. It's 1 versus 2 playing for the first spot. You know, like, this is why you play the game. This is why you play sports, right, to be involved in games like this and take part in games like this. So we're excited about it. I mean, we had a good week of practice, and we're looking forward to the game Friday night.
It's crazy. Kelly and I were talking today on the phone while he's out of town about the overall health of this team through the season. It's been one of those years that you're going to have the bumps, the bruises, but overall, health-wise, this team has stayed in pretty good shape. Yeah,
we've been pretty healthy. We've got some. We're going to be out a couple guys this week, you know, but that's part of the game this late in the year and part of the way it goes. But overall, we're pretty healthy.
How do you get those players behind them to be ready to go and get them game ready? Or has that what this season's allowed people to do hey, your opportunity is now, go take advantage of it?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's the way you got to approach it all the time. Like, you always have to be ready. Whenever the guy in front of you goes down, you got to be ready to go. And so I think we got kids that are ready to step in and play well.
What do we expect? Trey Hill is healthy for the first time in 3 years now, a great running back for Cedar Park. What do we expect out of the Timberwolves this Friday?
You know, very similar team to us. They're really good in the offensive line. They're really good in the defensive line. You know, we probably throw the ball better than they do, but they got a quarterback that runs a little bit, and so you know, probably equal in the secondary. So very similar football team, and you know, the big thing I think this week is going to be just who can execute the best. It's going to be one of those games where if you'll take care of the football and you'll go execute well, you're going to have a great chance to win. And I think this way both teams are going to play this week.
And I love the scenario that who plays the best on this given night, then at least we get to do it at Birkelback Field with the Georgetown crowd. How important is that to get that crowd going and out there on Friday night?
I mean, it's huge. We want to pack the Burke, and we want people there and be ready to go and be loud. We love to play at home, and we feel good about playing at home. So we're ready to go out there and get it done.
Looking past Friday night, we know the scenario of we are 1 or 2 seed coming out of district, so that's a home game to open up by district. Rumor is that it is on the 14th no matter what.
Yeah.
What does that look like? How do you guys, not you coaches,
Yeah.
you already looking ahead at a potential of who we play? How do you guys prepare with that, knowing that turnaround it's right back to the next week?
It's just the way the playoffs are, you know, and especially this week, we don't know. There's a potential of a three-way tie, so we're really looking at 4 teams who it's going to be, and then you know, we are going to play on Friday because we get the home field advantage no matter what. So we know we're going to play on Friday night, and now it's just a matter of figuring out who we're going to play. And so there's a possibility of a 3-way tie between the winner of Joshua and Centennial, and then if Tyler beats Red Oak, that produces a 3-way tie. If Red Oak wins, then it's going to be Red Oak third, and then the winner of Joshua Centennial will be the 4th place team. So, I mean, one of those 4 teams, we don't know yet. We'll find out Friday night.
How many middle school scouts are going to be out on Friday night for Georgetown scouting teams?
I mean, really, we don't get to do that much anymore because we use them on Friday. We got so much technology going on in the press box and around that we use all our middle school guys. So I'll send one team out to the Tyler Red Oak game, and then I have a buddy of mine that lives in Joshua, and he's going to go scout the Joshua game for me. So that's kind of the way we take care of that.
Networking at its finest.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's what it comes down to.
Absolutely.
As this team gets ready for Friday night, the practice is coming off some wins. This team's on a winning streak coming into district after the loss to Belton early in non-district play. How do you keep that focus and not let it become just another win? Something we ran into kind of coming out of that non-district break last year against Leander. Yeah. How do we not let that happen Friday night?
We talked today about sometimes proximity results in complacency. And the idea that we're close and we just relax, and then all of a sudden you get complacent and you get beat. And so that can't be our mindset this week. We can't be complacent just because we're close. We got to keep pushing the envelope. We got to keep working. We got to keep trying to get better.
Kids responded in practice this week. You were saying a good week of practice. How key is that through tomorrow to be ready to go on Friday?
I mean, that's all part of it. I challenged them this week on what, you know, if you want something exceptional, then you got to be willing to do exceptional work. Like, so what are you going to do that's different? You know, do you want to just keep doing what we've always done, or do you want to do something better? And if you want something better, then you got to be willing to do something you're not doing. You know, and that goes with preparation physically, mentally, practice-wise, like getting myself ready and prepared to play.
It's head coach Chuck Griffin. We'll take a quick time out. We'll let him eat dinner, and then we'll start visiting 2 of our Eagle players. We go to the junior class tonight in Weston Stewart and in Johnny Decker. We'll take a quick break. Be back live, Camp Briteside. Stay with us.
Chains are falling, freedom calling, bring it, I'm all in, bring it, I'm all in. Chains are falling, freedom calling, bring it, I'm all in, bring it, I'm all in. Chains are falling, freedom calling, bring it, I'm all in, bring it, I'm all in. Chains are falling, freedom calling, bring it, I'm all in, bring it, I'm all in. Take first up, I can't hold my breath. Listen to the power flowing from within my chest. If you ain't seeing the picture, then you might be next. This the rise, and I'm taking all that I can get. Step 2, gave my life to him who paid my debt. Aligning with the angels, only set our rep. Confidence is building up, and you can keep your check. I got my royalties in heaven after death, I'm blessed. So try and stop the wave.
Back live here at Camp Briteside. Our music brought to you by Royalty. Love it. Got a full compliment. Got a new song tonight, so can't wait to send that to Kelly, have ready for Friday night's broadcast. We're joined now by number 19 on the defensive side of the ball. It's Johnny Decker, one of the safeties. And, Johnny, man, we got to talk to Reagan Bollinger earlier. You guys have come in and just made some noise in your junior year. How much fun are you having back there in the safety position with this defensive backfield?
I mean, man, it's a blast. I played corner last year, and so getting to switch positions was a nice little change for me, and so far it's been great.
We see 19 and 20 all over the field. Do you enjoy the freedoms of that safety position when your response into the run game helping out there? But it seems like you and Reagan are all over the field. Do you enjoy that change of that aspect and not having to stay with that receiver downfield, or what's your favorite part of this switch?
Yeah, I really like we're always kind of in the middle of everything, and so that's nice. We're relied on heavily, not just in the pass game but the run game too, and it's a lot more action than what I had at corner. So, yes, sir.
We've talked to some of the other juniors now playing a significant role and a significant part on this Eagle defense. You guys getting ready to battle Friday night for a district championship. How much are you absorbing as a junior to turn around and be ready to be one of those leaders next year in that senior class that's going to take over? How much are you absorbing in or allowed to absorb into it, knowing this defense is ever-changing? You guys are continuing to rock and roll, getting better all season long. What's that part of it for you? How is that going?
I mean, it's going really good. We have some significant leaders on our team. Shout out to Cole Mitchell and Tennyson Dean. Those guys really set the stage for how we should act and how we portray ourselves as a team, and I've been able to take a lot of what they've done, and I'm trying to apply it in my own leadership.
Having leaders like that, does it make it easier to transition in position to get ready? And how effective has that been for this defense? You guys seem to, at one point, it's like things just turned for this defense. You guys started to find that positioning right, making plays. As that's gone on the year, how well has this senior class done to not – while get on to you, while fix things, be encouraging, and push you guys to be better and better?
I mean, yet again, a lot. There's actually people who I don't actually get to see them on the field as much. And one of those guys is Jackson Bates. He's a senior safety, and his ball knowledge is elite. So if there's anything I don't know, I go to him immediately, and he makes me a way better player all around.
The transition from playing the one thing at Georgetown, having multiple teams. So at the freshman year, you had 3 teams this year playing. JV has 2. The transition to Friday Night Lights, the speed of the game, was it something that caught you off guard, or was it one of those, okay, it's time to step up to that and make that transition?
Well, I mean, it was a lot faster when we stepped out on the field for Victoria East. I was surprised at first, but Coach Laux, he coaches us up, he gets us ready, and I just did my job, and that's it. What's
the competition like between you and Reagan right now, knowing you two guys are juniors, that you're going to be the leaders of that defensive backfield with Kate Erickson next year coming back? Jihad will graduate. How much do you guys push each other to be better and better at this safety position to try to make that a big key part of this defense?
I'd say we push each other pretty hard. We like to tease each other about who's better at tackling, who's got the most tackles, and Coach Laux always grades us after each game, and we always like to compare who gets the higher grade, and then when one of us is feeling down, we mess up, we always bring each other up. So it's a good connection for sure.
Who's the hardest hitter on the defense?
I'm going to go with Gavin Smith, actually. I know a lot of people say Cole Mitchell, but I feel like if you get Gavin Smith going, you can't stop that train, baby. So,
out of you and Reagan in the defensive backfield, who's the biggest hitter?
Well, I'm never going to hate on me, but Reagan's probably the better hitter, but I feel like I'm better at just getting the guy down. Reagan will miss some tackles.
How much do you guys – and the bus. How much do you guys challenge yourself? The defensive rule around Georgetown football forever has been 95-90. Right, let's see. Is that right? 9-5-90. One of those number combos there. 9 hats within 5 yards of ball 90% of the time. How much do you guys challenge each other to push each other to make sure you're constantly always moving, getting towards that ball, to make sure, like that, the sure tackle's made, the defender, the offensive guy is put down on the ground?
I mean, it's one of our core values, really, so it's a big part of our defense. We wear the practice jerseys, the death row, 9 hats to the ball is what the 9s represent. And so I think we all take that to heart, and we really try and utilize it.
How much fun are you having in your junior season?
I'm having a lot of fun. I mean, it was a little bit of a change, but once I got going, it's a blast. These guys are amazing, and, I wouldn't trade them for anyone else in the world. So,
what's the classroom load like for you this year as a junior?
I'm taking a lot of hard classes. I think a couple APs, some on-ramp stuff, and it's been hard, but we get it done because that's what I need to do.
In that you spend a lot of time on the field, you guys spend a lot of time in the weight room, and how do you keep that balance in there, and what keeps you level to not let one or the other get out of control?
Honestly, I just try not to think about it. Really, the best thing for me is just think about one step at a time, what I need to do, first thing, next thing, and then just keep going from there.
If we don't find you in the weight room, we don't find you at practice, you get a weekend off. Where do we find you recharging the batteries?
So that's a tough question. I really like to play guitar, so chances are you'll find me in my room playing guitar. But if I'm out and about, I'll be hanging out with my friends like Cade or Reagan, doing something fun, or fielding, going to the lake, having a blast, fishing, something around there.
So next year at one of the coaches' show, the music in between when the timeouts, it'll be Johnny Decker on guitar live at the coaches' show. So I'm not saying we've already signed the contract, but negotiations are already going. So we'll pay you with free dinner as well at the same time. So it'll make it worth your while. Any shout-outs before I let you get out of here?
Yeah. So first of all, shout out to all my DBs out there. So Cade Erickson, Reagan Bollinger, Jahad Abdenor. Without those guys, I mean, you can't have a defense without good DBs. Shout out to my boy D1 Mal. Gotta love him. He's nice. And then AJ Gonzalez, Big Tasty over there. He's won that shout out, so I'm gonna give it to him.
Big Tasty. It's number 19, Johnny Decker, live here on the Eagle Nation Coaches Show. We'll take a timeout. We come back. We go to the offensive side of the ball and Weston Stewart. Stay with us live from Camp Briteside.
Visit Camp Briteside and enjoy great food and drinks in our rustic dining room or on the huge covered patio. Camp Briteside is not just great food and drinks, but unmatched atmosphere that includes outdoor games, a wiffle ball field, and outdoor stage. Camp Briteside is located at 8701 Ranch Road 2338 Williams Drive, near Ronald Reagan Boulevard. Camp Briteside is the host of the Eagle Nation Coaches Show each Wednesday at 6 p.m. For food and fun like nowhere else in Georgetown, visit Camp Briteside and stay a while.
For all the fly fishing, hunting, and outdoor enthusiasts, River and Ranch Provisions is your one-stop shop for the gear you need. River and Ranch offers a large selection of outdoors and hunting supplies. Cody, Brad, Sam, and Tim have put together a high-end outdoors outfitter with high-quality services to make everyone feel welcome and important, regardless of your experience level. Come see what we have to offer at 807 South Austin Avenue in Georgetown or visit our website at rrpgtx.com.
Sit tired and take time to praise y'all. The music maker, the ground shaker, the supply. I'ma take y'all in it. Life like Christ, gotta stand on business like. Won't play with no sinning. 33 years to forever, we winning like. No cap, I'm fitted. God on my army and he took my son's life.
And we're back live here at Camp Briteside. We move to the offensive side of the ball and number 27. In case you're wondering, his name is pronounced Weston Stewart. I struggled with that in week 1. So it is not Western. It is not Seward. It is Weston Stewart. But we've gotten accustomed to it because this is one of the horses in the stable of running backs. And it seems like it doesn't matter who's in that backfield. You guys are just having fun and running the ball up and down this field. How much fun are you having? You're in the sandwich there. You got the senior, the sophomore, you're the junior, and it seems to be this little we learned a lot about speed in the last couple of games. How much fun are you having at the tailback slot there with this plethora of running backs available?
Oh, man, I'm having a blast. I don't know. It's really fun. Just run with everyone. I don't know.
Y'all be nice. When you got a guy, a situation, you have a Jet Walker in there that leads this running back room. How much is it a challenge to yourself, you and Zach, to push yourselves, to work hard, to be ready to go? Because you guys are interchangeable at all times. You'll see different combos of 2 running backs on either side of Caleb McDougal. We'll see different looks out of this offense. You guys out of the backfield. We see you in the kick return game. We see you all over the field. How is that much? You guys seem to push each other. How much fun is that to learn from a running back like Jet, but yet to push yourself into Zach, knowing that you guys are what Georgetown turns to in the next 2 years on top of this year?
Yeah, I think we pushed each other quite a bit, honestly. We just, like, want to kind of not really be like Jet, but, like, stand up to him and try to be at his level and keep the intensity.
You guys seem to be the styles are all different. If you take all 3 of you, each of you have something about your game that is different from the other 2. The other night, we see this one cut and an 86-yard touchdown. How much fun was that? What's going through your head all the way down the field? You didn't have a lot of time to think about it because you got down there really quick. But what's going through your head in a play like that, and how much fun is that for you guys to bust out on that long run?
I was just really hoping that no one would hawk me down. But once I saw the open field, after Tasty over here blocked for me, just wide open gap, I was really praying that I didn't knock down. I was looking at the big screen, yeah, just to make sure.
That is where the big screen comes into effect. Running towards the screen, you can make sure no one's there. Speed, it seems to be one of your traits that is fun to watch. In a play like that, using your shiftiness to get around, you have wait, there's a saying in your family. Your grandfather, I think, coined it. It's something about snaky, and you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But you use that getting through some of these holes and creating yourself an avenue to break it out and take off with that. Is that the funnest part for you running, or do you look forward to contact at all, or is it, hey, I want to avoid it and hit to the end zone?
Avoiding contact is definitely one of my special traits because not super strong when it comes to that. But I sometimes lean forward contact, especially like I see someone, kind of want to hit them, show who's boss.
Exactly, and it's funny because you look at this, at the running backs that we have this year, in you and Zach and Jet. No one seems to shy away from the hit, but no one's against opening it up and full throttle to head to the end zone. Do you guys push each other? Do you challenge each other? Do you? What's that like in that running back room? Is it all about making each other better and trying to support each other?
Definitely trying to like get each other to be better, especially like play after play. Just in the weight room, on the field, everywhere, just getting better.
How much are you able to absorb it this year as a junior, knowing that when Jet graduates, it's going to be you and Zach next year in this running back room? How much are you able to absorb from the senior leadership on this team as a whole to be prepared to be that leader in the backfield next year?
I think it's definitely going to be a change for me, but I think I'll be able to step up, me and Zach, especially fill that role.
Coming up to varsity this year, what was the change for you? Speed of the game, everything on the Friday night lights, they talk about it. How much of a change was it for you in the speed of what you see on the defensive side of the ball coming at you?
It was a huge change for me, definitely. Coming from, just on the practice field to the big lights with everyone cheering around us.
You guys go and you start in the August in the putting on the pads and going against your own team, and you finally get to Victoria East. As offense goes against defense at Georgetown, and you guys looking forward to that first one, who did you hate going against on the defense from Georgetown during practice?
Oh, man, I did not like to go against Cole Mitchell, trying to, block him, go at him at all. It's definitely where I, started to shift away from people.
And there's where we miss the hits and take off with the speed. Who's the fastest in the running back room? You can tell us.
Me, of course. It's not even close.
That's awesome. It's kind of hard to argue between any of them when they take off and no one can catch you. It's kind of hard to argue. Out of the running backs and the wide receivers, who's the fastest?
I'll give Zay a little credit. He's kind of fast, but I don't think he can catch up.
Zay's kind of fast. He's
kind of fast.
Only one of those amazing sprinters that's going to the next level. Classroom load in your junior year. A lot of the seniors talk about how easy they have an off period and an office aide, and they call that stressful. What's the junior like for you in the classroom?
Honestly, it's been pretty nice, especially with my physics class. I'm having a lot of fun with that. And me and Caleb Hennessy in that class having a blast.
So you're having to tutor one of the seniors to get them through physics?
Yeah.
Is that – no.
Yeah.
If you're not at football, you have the weekend off. Where do we find you recharging the batteries?
Oh, man, at my desk playing video games for sure. Always on that.
The inside AC. It's a good answer right there. Not out in the heat. Any shout-outs before I let you get out here?
Caleb McDougal, definitely my O-line. Love them. Not the defensive guys. All of the wide receivers, everyone offense, not defense.
You talk about honesty and integrity, Coach. There it is, not the defense. It's number 27, Weston Stewart, your junior running back here for your Georgetown Eagles. Quick timeout when we come back. Trivia. The topic, you'll find out when we get back. Live at Camp Briteside. Stay with us.
Visit Camp Briteside and enjoy great food and drinks in our rustic dining room or on the huge covered patio. Camp Briteside is not just great food and drinks, but unmatched atmosphere that includes outdoor games, a wiffle ball field, and outdoor stage. Camp Briteside is located at 8701 Ranch Road 2338 Williams Drive, near Ronald Reagan Boulevard. Camp Briteside is the host of the Eagle Nation Coaches Show each Wednesday at 6 p.m. For food and fun like nowhere else in Georgetown, visit
Put in pockets, fail profits, can't watch it. Tell Carver, pencil pusher, stay talking. Can you tell me the first person to weigh options? Do I need to be vocal or do I stay solid? Trying to keep it alive if I'ma stay honest. Feeding off of the spit and not debate topics. If I said it a minute, my time tick-tocking. Better look at the clock, I know your time coming wild. Killing me now, run me around, into my vicinity. You looking like a brother, wanna get a look in the style. Me, I'm making my decision for the piece of the crown. When they try to put me up, always pulling me down. Spin a little rudder, just throw me up for the sound.
All right, back at Camp Briteside, we get ready for trivia. But tonight it's going to be a challenge because I got back late from volleyball. Congratulations, first off, Georgetown Lady Eagle volleyball team, area champions. They go on to the regional semifinals Friday night. 7:30 is the schedule. They play a double-header Gateway out of Georgetown. The charter school is playing at 5:30 in their Madisonville in the regional semifinals in 4A Division II. And then the Lady Eagles will take on the Montgomery Bears at 7:30 is the start time for that one scheduled there at Caldwell High School. And so we're going to be at Birkelback. I'm not going to lie, man. I wanted to go call the game, but we'll be at Birkelback because we're playing for a district title. So I think some important things going on Friday night here on the campus. But congratulations to Coach Richardson. A 3-set – I don't want to say it, but it was a butt kicking last night. It was 25-7, 25-9, 25-7. And, I mean, that's pretty bad. So congratulations to the Lady Eagles. All right, let's go around. We'll do the introductions. Woo, hold on. There we go. All right, now you're good.
Jesse Espinoza, D tackle, senior.
Number 18, Jackson Laughlin, corner.
Jackson Bates, 24, safety, senior.
Caleb McNewell, number 12, quarterback.
Caleb Hennessy, 55, offensive line. AJ Gonzalez, number 77, offensive line.
So it's the Buffet Killers and the quarterback on offense tonight against the defense. All right, first for a minute, you all have to turn around and not look at the computer screen. I got to take a snapshot of my questions. I didn't get them printed out tonight, so bear with me for a second. All right, here we go. Let's shut that down. So, all right, y'all ready for the hands up? Y'all can turn around now. At least the quarterback listens. So, on this side, not on your side. All right, hold on. I got to find my photos. So, the topic is Major League Baseball World Series. Since the World Series just ended, and so if you didn't watch any of it, well, that's your fault, and you'll miss a lot of questions. So here we go. So, you know, I had a little help this morning at breakfast at Texas Honeyham. Hey, go out and visit Texas Honeyham. Those guys have done an amazing job getting involved in helping out the Booster Club this year with the breakfast tacos. They seem to go very quickly on Friday mornings feeding these kids. But Texas Honeyham has been a super involved in this community, getting involved. And, man, they are fun. We went out and had breakfast this morning and Friday mornings, 6:30. If you want to come out and join us, dads. Bunch of guys go have breakfast there, Jimmy. If you can get up early on Friday morning, 6:30, Texas Honeyham, go have breakfast with us. All right, question number 1. Who won the 2025 World Series?
That was it.
Yes.
The Dodgers.
The Los Angeles Dodgers. How many games?
7.
2-0 defense. And give him a chance for the second one. Question number 2. Who hit the game-winning home run in Game 7?
Max Muncy.
No. Defensive champs?
Will Smith.
It was Will Smith, not the actor that slapped Chris Rock, but the baseball player, Will Smith. Did you know that the last 6 Major League Baseball World Series champions have had a player by the name of Will Smith. There's 2 of them in the major leagues. They are 6-0 in the last 6 years. Here we go. Question number 3. Who won the World Series MVP?
Shohei Ohtani.
Incorrect. Yoshi Yamamoto.
What he said. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. All right, game. Oh, wait. There we go. Question number 4. Who was the last team to win back-to-back World Series? Uh-oh.
Nationals.
Incorrect. Y'all have a guess?
The Astros.
Incorrect. It would be the Los Angeles Dodgers that just won it in 24 and in 25. Kind of a trick question if you watch the World Series. All right, this one is going to test your dad's knowledge because I had to have one throwback question for World Series history. What player has hit the most home runs in World Series action? It has to be in the World Series in their career. I can tell you the number of not the player, but of the home runs is 18 in his career. I mean, this is like throwback to like Jimmy Warren's years. I mean, the offense can't win anyway, but y'all have a guess. I'll just give y'all a chance. Close. No. It is not him.
Sammy Sosa.
Ooh. No. Think older.
Trey Turner.
I don't know my baseball. Mickey Mantle. Hey, it doesn't matter. He said it under his breath. They got one. They still lost. Defense won. Here's the deal. It is championship week. The playoffs are next week. What is the subject next week? All right, so we're going to do Georgetown football records, so I will have to get with Coach this week and whoever the statistician of Georgetown lore is and come in. I may have to come in and visit with you to get some numbers. But the defense takes the lead now, correct? But now here's the thing is we got at least 2 more weeks. So you have a chance to come back. All right. No, you don't. The defense has talked. Quick timeout. Jeremy McDougal will come join us. We'll shut it down after that with the Booster Club update. We got a tailgate on Friday night and a change to the Coaches Show next week. So we'll bring that to you right here on the Eagle Nation Coach Show, live from Camp Briteside. Stay with us.
Visit Camp Briteside and enjoy great food and drinks in our rustic dining room or on the huge covered patio. Camp Briteside is not just great food and drinks, but unmatched atmosphere that includes outdoor games, a wiffle ball field, and an outdoor stage. Camp Briteside is located at 8701 Ranch Road, 2338 Williams Drive, near Ronald Reagan Boulevard. Camp Briteside is the host of the Eagle Nation Coaches Show each Wednesday at 6 p.m. For food and fun like nowhere else in Georgetown, visit Camp Briteside and stay a while.
Perfect timing coming back to Camp Briteside, Eagle Nation Coaches Show live here on the SHN Sports Network out on the back patio. A beautiful night. Get ready. The cold front comes in sometime, I don't know. I'm leaving town Sunday right into the cold front in Michigan. So I asked Kelly.
It'll probably be warm there when you get there.
Yeah, the high of 38 on our trip. Jeremy McDougal joins us. Hey, it's championship week. Another opportunity to come out and tailgate. 7 o'clock out at the field.
Yeah.
This week, sponsored by
Tejas Meat Supply, and they are doing, I think, smoked turkey, potato salad, and maybe there's a chance for pork ribs.
Oh.
So make sure you're there. It's a huge week. District championship on the line, so make sure you're there.
Any color thing this week? Is there any, like a blackout, blue out?
Blue. We're going to go blue, and then
that's why I was ask about this.
We got some towels, I think. They're going to be handing them out. There's probably, how many do you think, Lisa?
Do we need to call Lisa up here?
Yeah, well, I told her she needed to come up here. I don't know. There's 200 or 300. We're going to hand them out at the front gate for all the fans. We're also going to give them out to the student section. We want everybody to have them and wave them around like the Cowboy fans, I guess, if there's any left, or the Aggie fans.
Swatting at flies.
Or, yeah, well, Pittsburgh fans, whatever. So we're going to hand those out at the game and hang on to them. We'll need them during the playoffs. So
Friday night, we're back to the normal time, 7 o'clock kickoff. So the tailgate, 5 o'clock?
5 o'clock.
Come out. The boys will come through about 5:30. And I tell you what, especially this week, let's make a statement. Let's line up that road for these kids. They come through, and it is fun to be a part of that and be out there and just enjoy it. A great meal from these companies that continue to support Georgetown Athletics and the Booster Club and being a part of this. And so Tejas Meat Market Supply will be out there. And, man, what an opportunity. Now, we go into next week. We'll have another tailgate for our first playoff game at home?
Yes, we'll have a tailgate there. Not sure what that is yet, but we'll have one. Also, something I got to remind you, Lisa's looking at me. Playoff shirts, they are on sale right now on the website through the link. Midnight Friday night after the game, there is no more. So you got to get them now or you won't be able to get them.
If you missed the midnight, just shoot me a message. I'll give you Lisa's cell phone. You can text her anytime after. No, David's like, don't do it, dude. Don't do it. Go ahead and order some beautiful blue shirts. There's different selections. There's a sweatshirt. There's a long sleeve cotton shirt and a dry fit. And so many things to look at and order there online. And so make sure you do that, and they'll be ready to go pretty quick after that. Coach, playoffs stay at 7 p.m. kickoff? So it'll be the same thing the following Friday. No. The big thing to make sure we update is the coaches show next week. We'll be live here at Camp Briteside, but it will be on Thursday night. Yep. We will not be here on Wednesday night. If you want to come out and hang out Wednesday night, come hang out, enjoy a meal up in the bar, out on the patio by yourself with some friends, whatever. Thursday night, we'll bring you the coaches show. The kids will be out here for the team dinner because we don't have freshman or JV football after this week. And so we'll move it to Thursday nights from this time out starting next week. And so come join us same time here on the patio at 6 o'clock. Hopefully it'll be a little bit cooler next week. That cold front coming in. But it gives me a chance to get back from Michigan and prep for the coaches show and Georgetown High School trivia. So thanks for joining us tonight. Tomorrow night. Now, this is one question I had. It's still all the donations still going towards?
The Madeline Scholes Foundation for a scholarship for one of our trainers. So
make sure when you come out to that tailgate, the blue bucket is there to chip in, to donate what would usually go towards to offset the cost and help the Booster Club. It's all going this year towards the Madeline Scholes Foundation and the scholarship for an athletic trainer. And so, wonderful cause. Make sure you throw some funds in there to help out. Love to boost this up.
The next 2 weeks, it's the last 2 weeks. We got home game against Cedar Park, and then the home game, the first playoff game, and that's it for us for raising money. So it'd be great if people come out and support that. It'd be awesome.
Friday night, come fill up the Birkelbach field. It'll be a 7 o'clock kick, but come out 5 o'clock. Tailgate there with everybody on the side of the stadium by the baseball outfield, and welcome these kids through as they head to the locker room to get ready for the game and then file into those stands. You'd love to see a packed house on Friday night for championship week. You know Cedar Park's going to bring a crowd in the visitor stand. So come enjoy it as Georgetown goes for a district championship on Friday night at Birkelbach Field. Thanks for joining us tonight. Any last words? We good?
No, come out. We need a lot of people there, and then if you got Eastview friends, that'd be great if they come on out too, because if we win, that helps them out. They'll be in second place. So bring everybody in Georgetown that's going to be in town to come on.
I did visit with one of the Eastview linemen where he works after the game on Saturday, and I said, I assume you guys are cheering for Georgetown on Friday night. He said, it was made very clear we are so cheering for Georgetown on Friday night. So bring them out. It'll be a great atmosphere tonight on Friday night just to support these kids and all the effort they put in as they make a run for a district title. Thanks for joining us tonight to Weston Stewart and Johnny Decker, to Coach Chuck Griffin. Thanks for joining us live here at Camp Briteside. To Camp Briteside, thank you again for making this possible each and every week. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night. See you on Friday night. Remember, it doesn't cost you a dime to be kind. Have a good night, everybody.